Fresh Prince gets a gritty reboot, the DC Fandome this weekend, and Doc Brown and Transformers. What could go wrong? All coming up next. Alright everybody, Robert Jerdee here, your guide to the world of pop culture and all things nerdy. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting to the channel. Be sure to click that notification bell to see all upcoming videos. And let's get started. Let's talk Fresh Prince. So from fan-made trailer to official reboot, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is coming back to the TV, though not the way you may remember it. Based on the very popular Morgan Cooper fan-made trailer that went more serious than funny, it caught the attention of Will Smith and original producers Benny Medina and Quincy Jones. Now it is a dramatic reboot, but they are going to make fun nods to the original, although I doubt we'll see a Carlton dance anytime soon. Now the show is being currently shopped to different streaming services like Hulu or the Peacock, and I will definitely keep you updated with what I hear. Now, were you a fan of the original, and how do you feel about a more serious tone over the top comedy of the original? Let me know what you think. Alright, and starting this weekend, it is the DC Fandome, a huge virtual event for all DC fans, whether it's the movie, the TV shows, the comics, all things DC related. There's going to be panels for everything you're looking for. There's a James Gunn Suicide Squad panel. They're teasing Black Adam, The Rock thing happening, which has been gestating for the last 20 years. Not really. There's also 2 new games that they're maybe leaked. Both of them Gotham, and one of them could be a Court of Owls open world Gotham game, which could be a lot of fun. Another one would be Gotham Knights. Just a lot of stuff, you know, Wonder Woman 1984. In fact, there is so much stuff going on that just a few hours ago, they split the event in 2. So for the first half will be called the Hall of Heroes schedule, or following the Hall of Heroes schedule, and that's going to be August 22nd. And then September 12th, it's going to be called Explore the Multiverse, and that's going to be a whole nother event in general. I think DC is doing a good thing here. Comic-Con was a little underwhelming. It didn't feel like a big sense of community. This is all DC, all 24 hours. There's a schedule online. Now, here's the downside to this. DC just laid off 600 people, including its editor-in-chief, Bob Harris, as well as Vice President Bobby Chase. So it's huge. So you may see panels, because all this stuff is already filmed, you may see panels of people who have been fired talking about how much they love their jobs. Kind of dark, right? But generally speaking, I mean, you know, just some perspective for you, not to be a downer, but there is going to be a lot of stuff going on. So you're a DC fan on any of the genres they put out, this is going to be your weekend, September 12th as well. I'll be covering some of these things a little bit. You know, I mean, I'm a DC guy. I love the comics, but I don't like the movies. The movies, the Zack Snyder on, like the Man of Steel, etc. But we'll see. You know, DC's got a lot of stuff coming out in the future, and maybe they may be... I feel like Marvel hit the pinnacle and is dropping. And if DC's smart, they can pick up that, whatever those things are called for racing, what do you call it, track, where you hand them off. You know what I'm talking about. DC's going to pick that up, maybe, and run, or they're going to trip and fumble. And someone else is going to come in. I'm making a lot of sports analogies here. I think you know where I'm coming from. I will keep you updated as more info comes out. Be on the lookout, DC fans, and let me know what you think. What are your favorite DC properties? And are you excited for the Fandome? All right, and finally, let's talk a mishmash you never knew you needed, but here it is. Transformers meets Back to the Future. Doc Brown and Marty McFly unravel an evil Decepticon plot in the past, present, and the future, and they've got to hook up with some Transformers, particularly the newest Transformer, Gigawatt, who is a Transformer slash DeLorean. Pretty awesome. Now, there was a toy tie-in that came out that sold out immediately. Immediately sold out. Now, there is talks of a second wave coming in the future, but I wouldn't hold your breath for that. Collectors will pick that up pretty quick. But in the meanwhile, October, the comic should be coming out. Be on the lookout for IDW's Back to the Future meets Transformers. It seems like a lot of fun. It seems like a lot of fun. And if you get the toy, if you get a chance. Hey, that's pretty much it. This is a quick one today. A lot of stuff going on. This is a pretty quick one today. A lot of stuff going on, so I'll leave comments. I'll leave different links in the comments for you today. And be sure to look out for the Saturday morning cartoon edition of All Things Nerdy, where we're talking Mummies Alive. Yes, Mummies in San Francisco. What could go wrong? All coming up this Saturday. As always, thank you for watching. I always appreciate the love, the likes, the shares, and as always, stay nerdy.